So we weren't sure how many things there were actually to do for little children at Epcot.
But we were actually surprised to learn that there was enough here to keep her busy all day.
And we're starting our list of the things your kids really want to do at Epcot. Hi, and welcome to Aiken Adventures.
But we're taking you to do all the best things and all the best places all around Florida.
In Epcot, there are 2 playgrounds. There's this one and this one right here. And I know they look the same to you, the adult watching this video, but they are different. And since you're an adult who has children, and that's the reason you're watching this video, then you know exactly what I mean. It may not make sense to you to spend thousands of dollars to come down to Florida and take a luxury Disney vacation just so that your kids will do this for hours and hours when they can do it at your neighborhood playground, but I will tell you that you'll be glad that you gave them the opportunity to do this. Standing in line for hours and hours and hours just to ride a ride is not your kid's idea of fun. And you can try it, but it won't be your idea of fun either. Okay, this was Vivian's idea, but I really like how this is working out. If you can get them to push you, you're probably going to get them to expend extra energy. There's also a free play space at the exit of Figment into the Imagination. And Finding Nemo. Are you in there? I found her! There she is! And actually with the Finding Nemo attraction, you have the advantage of allowing your child to be able to explore the aquarium as well.
This little stroller fan right here from Amazon was honestly one of the best investments that we made with a baby coming to Disney in the middle of the summer. We'll place a link for that in the description below.
Also, there are a number of great rides for children at Epcot. In the Seas Pavilion is the Finding Nemo ride. Climb aboard your personal oyster as you help Marlin, Dory, and a few familiar friends search for Nemo. In the Land Pavilion is Living with the Land. Living with the Land is a gentle boat cruise through a multimedia agricultural display.
Like this vertical growing system. Plants grown in this way use a fraction of the space required by traditional growing methods.
Next is Journey into the Imagination with Figment. This ride is a little bit dated, but your child will really like the Figment character.
Right here. Great idea. We'll go to my open house instead. It's much more fun.
Even if you find him a tad obnoxious.
That's how you tell a skunk is not a rose.
Whoa. And actually, the Ratatouille ride in the French Pavilion is great for toddlers. Now, plan to stand in line a really long time for this one. But on this ride, you'll become about the size of Ratatouille and his friends and scamper all throughout French restaurants.
What are you doing?
Over in the Norway Pavilion, you'll find the Frozen ride.
Just be aware that the Frozen ride does have a small drop, and your toddler or young child might not expect that. You can prepare them in advance, and that might help. What happened?
It just splashed us.
There is the Grand Tour in the Mexican Pavilion. It is the Three Caballeros. On this ride, you join Donald Duck and his friends as they tour the entire country of Mexico. And who can forget the centerpiece attraction of Epcot, the Spaceship Earth ride. And for an adult, this ride's a little bit boring, but your toddler will probably like it. This ride is primarily dedicated to the development of the history of information and technology. And for some reason, there's always a really long line at the beginning of the day. So just wait a little bit later in the day and you're bound to be able to find a time when you can walk right onto the ride without any wait. Here's the ride. You exit into an interactive area called Project Tomorrow.
One thing that we have figured out that's very important is allowing your child to take a nap in the middle of the day. We promise that this will save your sanity. It's 100% worth it.
You could just stay on Disney property with dvcreservations.com, the sponsor of today's video. dvcreservations.com offers easy on-site rentals to all of the Disney Vacation Club resorts at a steep discount. If you're a Disney Vacation Club owner, list your DVC points painlessly in seconds while choosing your own price. The website features an interactive availability calendar and multiple tools to help you easily book your Disney vacation. The team at dvcreservations.com is always excited to make the magic for you.
Please, please! Yeah!
Next up, you can take your toddler into all of the shows. In the Land Pavilion, you'll find Awesome Planet. This is a movie entirely about planet Earth.
If you were looking for the perfect home, this would be it. I know it doesn't look move-in ready just yet, but trust me, this property is one of a kind.
Just be aware that some parts will be a little bit loud. The next show-like attraction is Turtle Talk with Crush, and it's located in the Seas Pavilion. In this interactive attraction, your kid will actually get to engage in conversation with Crush.
So what's your question, Cal?
Are you the baby turtle from the water?
No.
I don't exactly know how it works, something about cameras and maybe somebody talking behind the scenes, but the stuff is really clever. So even as adults, we enjoy it. There's a 360-degree movie located in the Canadian Pavilion. In the French Pavilion, you'll find a Beauty and the Beast sing-along. There's a stirring patriotic presentation in the American Pavilion. Another favorite is the Voices of Liberty. They sing right in the middle of the rotunda of the American Adventure Pavilion. And another 360-degree show in the Chinese Pavilion. And you might happen across some other entertainment in the park as well.
One of Vivian's favorite things to do at Epcot is to meet all the characters. We found that Epcot is the best place to meet the characters because the lines aren't too long and they're easy to locate.
Yeah, you just meet them according to what country they're located in. In the English Pavilion, you can meet Alice from Wonderland. And sometimes Mary Poppins is there too. They've got Aurora in France. And Belle on the other side of France.
Why, hello! Oh, she's as cuddly as the beast.
Jasmine is located in the Morocco Pavilion. In Germany, you can meet Snow White.
But have to go digging around in the dynamite together, won't we?
In China, you meet Mulan.
5 stairs. 5 sandals? My goodness. Well, maybe we can see if we can find moose shoes, some battle shoes like yours.
In Norway, you can meet Elsa and Anna. And this one is pretty neat because it actually runs continuously throughout the day due to their popularity. In the Mexico Pavilion, you can meet Donald Duck. And if you can believe it, there are more. And while we're on the subject of characters, there's also a really great character dining experience in the Land Pavilion. It's called the Garden Grill. There you can meet Chip, Dale, Pluto, and Mickey. And as a bonus, don't forget to check out Club Cool. At Club Cool, you can sample sodas from all around the world. Be sure to check out Beverly. You'll thank me later.
Yummy!
Oh, you like that? That's a little bitter at the end. I don't know why, they all just mostly taste like cough syrup to me. And if you manage to keep your sanity throughout the entire day, then you can stay for Harmonious at the end of the day. And if you'd like to know our recommendations for more things you can do with a toddler at Disney World,
Then click this video right here.